What up, what up, what up? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see, based here. Scale output. Okay. Okay. Now I understand. Now I understand what's going on with it. Anyway. What's up, Sitsway? Oh, TG. What up, TG? Jesus XD. What up? Alright, let's put these stats down real fast. 174, Teal, current stats. We got one. What's up, Tsunami? How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Doing great. Give it 1 second, y'all, before we get started. Let's see here. Alright. I pulled up the wrong thing. Here we go. What's up, Rebirth Goats? Stream lagging for real, y'all? On my screen, it appears to be fine on my screen. I don't know what's going on. That's odd. It should be good. Kris, what do you think the new bosses would be? I would like it to be. Here's what I think of the bosses. I would like it to be, so if we have tournament of power, right? So let's say, okay, Beerus and Whis gets an upgrade. You know, they get buffed. And then you got Tournament of Power. Alright, so what's in the Tournament of Power, we say? Alright, let's start off with this one. Trying to think on this one, y'all. I just had it too. You have Vegeta. Wait, hold on, wait. Let me see. I'm thinking of all the warriors. Let me just see. You have Vegeta evolved, MUI Goku. You have MUI Goku. Jiren. I'm listing bosses that could be a possibility. Let's add Jiren, Kefla. Jiren, Kefla, MUI Goku, Vegeta evolved. That's 4 bosses. So that's 4 new. Let's say it's 4 new bosses, right? Yeah, Topo. Topo as well. Dispo, yes, we can add Dispo in there too. We add Dispo in there too. That'll be pretty good. Kris, if it doesn't bother you, when are you going to release the private server room again? It helped me a lot. I have to buy it again. Just give it some time. Right now, just wait for a little bit longer, because right now I can't get another one at the moment. So I'm using someone else's server. Using someone else's server in the meantime. Unavailable, but I will rebuy it. Just stay patient with me, and it'll be yeah. Said Kale, Cauliflower, Mystic Gohan, Golden Frieza, Android 1718. Just remember, the only reason I listed like just a select few is because you know. You have to determine, that's a lot of bosses to go to. Be like, you know, alright, you know. I wonder if the bosses that that the person will try to meet is like on the ground somewhere. Or in the sky. Tien, Piccolo, and so on. Yeah, that's too many. That's too many. Nah, you gotta remember. You gotta remember though. You gotta remember. You gotta remember the power scaling for the characters. So whatever that's considered stronger than, I don't. Huh. How would Papa PENGO do it? He would need to buff this whole map in order to make more sense with the characters you just listed. With most of the characters that you just listed. Because you just listed Tien. And I know Tien is not stronger than Vegeta. So, or stronger than the beginning boss, which is God in Training, Vegeta. So he would need to buff everything if it were to make more sense. Otherwise, it's going to be more confused. People are going to start asking questions like, what? I guess that the top would be filled with the strongest if it's the top. What up? Good thing. What up? What up? You're not late. You're not late. You came just in time. I still cannot pronounce your name, but I do remember you. I do remember you. I hope they had Jiren or Moro or got Topo. Moro, nah, not in top, man. That had to be on another map. Moro is in the manga. Yeah, Moro is in the manga, and the thing is, if it's just top, if we're talking about just top, Moro wasn't in top. So yeah. In the new update, I hope it's gonna be Jiren, Grand Priest, and Xenoguards, and a 10 times XP event. No, that's not good, because then the power scale is gonna be off balance. You went from you literally went from Jiren to Angels, and then to Zeno. You went from Jiren to strongest fodder of angels, and then you went to the Zengo-sama. Like, bro, what are you doing? You skip all good bosses that could potentially be good for the updates, and then you basically juiced out everything. You gotta like play it. You gotta play your cards right. Otherwise, that'll be the final update that you'll ever get. Because you already got the strongest of the strongest. So rethink that. Rethink it. Rethink what you just said. Because you gotta think about it. If it happens, people are gonna ask when's the next update and what bosses are gonna be there, and I'm just gonna be looking at you like, what? You just said Zeno and Grand Priest. Who's stronger? So Grand Priest would definitely need 100 build. A story mode update would be cool. Oh, you're talking about an update for a story mode? What up, useful life hacks? Do you think they should add King Kai's Planet and Namek whenever? If they're gonna add King Kai's Planet, Namek, and so is Future Trunks update, then they're gonna have to buff this map as well as, you know, the other maps as well. So King Kai's Planet, I think King Kai's Planet and Snake Way World. Let's have a Snake Way World that you have to travel to, right? Then once you make it to King Kai's Planet, you'll learn the technique Kaioken. Kaioken should be not a form, but a technique that people would learn how to do. So let that be what King Kai's Planet's for. Namek, you have Super Saiyan Goku. You add the Super Saiyan Goku that is on Earth to well, actually, no. I take that back, because the Super Saiyan Goku that's on Earth is Super Saiyan 2 Goku or different Super Saiyan. So you add the Super Saiyan Rip Clove Goku in Namek. You add the Frieza that was on Earth. You would take out that Frieza and put it into Namek, and then you would you would have to relocate every boss. Like Vegito, you have to relocate into like another part of a world. The truth is that for Namek, King Kai's Planet, and for Future Trunks Planet, in order for that to all fit in, you would need to buff Earth's bosses as well as this one by tenfold. This means that this right here, Bill's Planet, would be harder to even get to. So even for 11,000 rebirths, it is going to be difficult to get into this one if this was buffed. Which means top update would be the main goal, which would be too far of a stretch for anyone to go to unless they're stat grinders. Then that's a different story. So, what up, hearts? It's still easy to remember me with my username. Oh yeah, definitely. Even though I can't pronounce it, so it's all good. Zeno's literally pillow. Zeno does not know how to fight, so I don't know how they make that. I would say they need a 20 to 30 build stat requirement for the highest new boss. This update as well. Sounds good. 8 people in the stream and only 3 likes. Don't worry about the likes. We just chilling. Never mind, 4 likes and 2 people left. And if PENGO adds more non-canon bosses, then he should add like Omni Gogeta or something. No. Only reason I say no is because the manga's still going on, y'all. Y'all know about Granola. Y'all know about Goku improving himself, which means that might be a potential new technique instead of a form. And then you also know about Vegeta as well. You know about Moro. You know about the heaters. Even the heaters could be added into the game. Like I said, no non-canon stuff. Like the only non-canon stuff we actually got was, you know, non-canon stuff was these 3 limit breakers from Heroes, and you know we got this, and we got Grand Priest version of UI Omen. But overall, we should hold up on the non-canon forms, because right now the manga is getting really good in Dragon Ball Super, so we don't want to miss out a chance on messing up the power scale balance on the manga. Maybe you're gonna add MUI. Go wait, 9. What? I also hope they add UI Bikuta. No. All in due time. what? Okay, so what y'all are asking for is something that's gonna potentially disrupt like the power scale balance. If y'all want more updates, we gotta play it smart by the hand of cards. If you want more updates, then you're gonna have to yeah. You're right about the revamp of MUI, because as you know, in the manga, he can apply that to, you know, every other form, including his base if he wanted to, as well as Super Saiyan. So that leads like a new branch of forms that are in a different type of technique. So MUI could be turned into a technique instead of a form, because if that was revealed in the manga, then it's something that it could be referred to as a technique that you can learn from the angels. Something that you can learn from the technique from angels, and then like ego, ultra ego would be learned from the gods. So like I said, all these forms that y'all talking about, UI, Vikuta, Omni these, like Omni this, Omni that, and stuff like that, it wouldn't be a good idea for now. For now, it wouldn't be a good idea. The reason why it wouldn't be a good idea is because, like I said, people want potentially more updates. So if you already add the strongest of the strongest there, like how who was it? Somebody earlier said, oh, add Jiren, and then add Grand Priest, and then add Zeno. So if that happens, what other updates is there gonna be there for anybody? Because now you got the strongest of the strongest bosses. And if that's already released, nobody is not going to go to the new bosses that are lower than those current bosses that the person just mentioned, because they're used to the new bosses with the new XP given to them and the new power-ups, unless of course Papa PENGO buffs them. So that's something to think about. That's something to think about, y'all. Kaioken should be a technique. MUI should also be a technique. Ultra Eco should be a technique too. Not too sure. I'm still with you. Have 15 and 16. I forgot. Just continue rebirthing. You're doing good. You're doing good. Kaioken should be a multiplier for every form, unless that's just too OP. You said Kaioken should be a multiplier for every form, unless that's just too OP. Kaioken as a multiplier for some forms, maybe. Well, Kaioken multiplier for any form, yeah. It's supposed to be like that for a technique, but the drawback should be fair as well. PENGO can make the boss AI a little better too. Okay, so might stream when DBU gets update. Good deal, good deal. Looking forward to that indeed. So this, okay, so you're right. The boss AI do need some improvement. Like, you know, like ain't nothing wrong with it, right? But like, if we have a boss AI, instead of this aiming towards you, instead of like this, right, and a Kamehameha, you would have them do this. They will dash towards you. You know, they would do punches like that, and then they will instantly land a high power rush on you, hit you with a mock kit, go around. So they will fight like a real fighter. The AIs will like dash towards you and like not hold back. That's how they should make it. If they make it like that, then it's going to be a challenging feat for each one. Says DBU actually getting an update. Oh, Goosewati. Let me go ahead and show you real fast. Let's see here. Let me pull most of these stuff up. Split. Alright, let's pull this up too. Let's pull this up, pull that up, pull this out. Alright, display. Alright, here we go. Thank you for 280,000 likes. I want to add that My Hero Mania and DBU are getting an update soon. Sorry for the delay. That was on the 6th of December. It is now the 10th. And as you can see on the Discord here, in My Hero Mania, which is a part of his game, thank you for 280,000 likes. Also, an update is coming this month. So what we can infer is that an update is coming this month. It's either this month or whatever. We don't know the when, but this is all we got, right? This is mostly what we got. And as you can see from down here, people already know about this form as well, this thumbnail as well of Kefla, which was dated back in February 27th of 2021. So there you go. There you have it from there. Boom, 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 You say, or is it Cap? If it was Cap, then that's very bad, because he notified Twitter, he notified people on their Twitter, and it was also notified on his My Hero Mania thing. And then on top of that, I recently DM'd Papa PENGO, and it's getting and it's gonna be an update. There's gonna be an update. I'm just letting you know, there's gonna be an update. Literally DM'd Papa PENGO. There's gonna be an update. So yeah, there's an update. So I'm gonna do a stream when I get 500 reps. That in 2 weeks. Not so long. Okay, gotcha. I always wonder though, they have sneak peeks in they really do have sneak peeks in My Hero Mania. But so I'm gonna ask Papa PENGO, is it possible that we can have a sneak peeks section channel for DBU as well? I'm gonna ask him if that's a possibility. I'm asking him if that's a possibility to have a sneak peek channel, so that way there's be sneak peeks for that. Wait, I'm confused, no cap. Why all of a sudden kind of strange not complaining? Wait, huh? You said, wait, I'm confused, no cap. You said, why all of a sudden? Oh, what's up, boy? Kind of strange not complaining, but I'll check it out if it comes. Oh yeah, it's gonna be, yeah, it's coming. It's around the corner, literally. You said I'm nobody. I'm from last stream. I do remember a void, so you know what I mean. How much rebirths are you? 11,164. Boom, 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 boom. How much rep are you? Yep. So we got rebirth goals. What up? It's like PENGO went like, all right, I made this up for a year without an update. Let me drop one. Now it's either that or this is a huge and massive update. It's either that or a huge massive update. Do you know how to fix lag on DBU? Lag on DBU? No, not really. Lag just come natural. Like sometimes my stream lags. What more I can do when the stream starts lagging? I mean, there are plenty of ways too, but You talking about when this happens and then your character just do this, like that. Sometimes that happens, yeah. I'm gonna ask some, is it also possible that in the near what they call it again? I'm trying to see what they call it. They call it a sneak peek section. I'll just say it like that. The DBU official server gets a sneak peek section, just like My Hero Mania. I'm gonna ask him that. I'm gonna ask him that and then go with it. Haha, I'm asking that. Haha. I asked him that if it's possible if we can get a sneak peek section. You know how the sneak peek section channel on My Hero Mania? So I'm asking him that if that's a possibility to reveal some type of sneak peek. It's worth the shot to try, you know what I mean? So better to ask than never. Kris, what's up, Ryan? You said I don't want to get my hopes up, but you could be right. Like, remember the game got completely changed that one update. Who knows, he might wipe all the auto farmers. If that happens, that'll be great. Then a lot of people are going to be returning. I know for sure it's going to feel like everybody's gonna feel relieved or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you never know what he was doing for a whole year. Like it might have been like preparing for a system or preparing for something against, farmers, auto farmers and stuff like that. You just never know. Are you actually still playing this game? You said the game is so dead now, but I still like it. So at that point, my man said it's dead, but for some reason I still like it. So it's still good on my terms. Did it get an update or is it still dead? Yeah, Ryan is coming this month. What's up, Gabriel? What up, what up? It used to be so fun until other games came out. Is that until other games came out? I see. Yeah, Ryan, Kris quit DBU and eventually came back. He couldn't resist DBU. Yep, you can thank West Lane. West Lane came. Here's how it happened. West Lane came into my stream with a clown emoji profile pic and said, "Do DBU, DBU," and then it got like, well. But I still don't understand what you're still grinding for. Oh, there are people who are still stronger than me. That's all I need. I stopped rebirthing though, and now I'm stack grinding. So yeah, there's still stronger people with more rebirths than I have. A lot of people who've already passed me, and a lot of people with a lot of stats already passed me. It's already a person with 500 teal stats already. Oh, okay. Oh. Alrighty. But I still don't understand what you're still grinding for. Is DBFR a better game than DBU? DBFR is good, yes. I just like DBU more. In terms of grinding mechanics wise, DBU is something I lean more towards on. Because on top of that, there's a lot of benefits where DBFR has good graphics, good forms, good everything, good fighting styles, good combat styles, good hyperball time chambers. Hyperball time chambers useful, gravity chambers are useful, drive cars, all of that really good. DBU has something in the franchise, right? That's something that makes it stand on its 2 feet, still going for today. It still has my attention. You want to know what that is, right? One is that you get more stacks. You get more stats, right? Your speed increases. You go super instantaneously fast. DBFR, your speed is still the same, and but the only difference is that you're powerful. Whereas in DBU, you have speed. Now, last time I played DBFR, they have levels. So levels eventually have a max to it. DBU, there is no levels. And as far as stats and rebirths go, it's unlimited. Which is exactly how the franchise of Dragon Ball franchise should operate in most places. DBFR, Dragon Ball Fighting Remastered, is a really good game. If I wasn't playing DBU, Dragon Ball Fighting Remastered would be the next game that I would play. But like I said, DBU has something that DBFR does not. Not like that's a bad thing or so. It's just that, you know, since the game was not updated for a very, very long time. Nice speech. Anyways, gotta go. Alright, Ryan. Peace, peace, peace. So I understand. Yep. I'm not saying that Dragon Ball Fighting Remastered is a bad game. Dragon Ball Fighting Remastered is flawless. Everything about it is good. And I haven't even visited there. Like, I know they updated a lot. They updated recently. So I know things are 10 times as good as how I'm describing things. There's a lot of things that go on in DBU. There's a lot of things that go on in DBU that that's different from Dragon Ball Fighting Remastered. One, there's a lot of peacefulness. There's a couple of peacefulness and stuff like that. One thing in DBU is that it's always chaotic. There's always toxicity everywhere. You have Dark Apsite, you have your villain there, you have arts villains in there and stuff like that, right? Dragon Ball Fighting Remastered does not tolerate toxicness or you know, like most of that stuff. They do like tournaments. They're like strict. They're like a little bit strict on what they're following, like what they follow on. They're strict. I think they do have like sections to where you could become mortal, god of destruction, angel. So Dragon Ball Fighting Remastered is basically like, if we were to put it into terms, Dragon Ball Fighting Remastered is like a peaceful environment after all the chaos has blown over. To put it simply. It's still good though. Regardless. But you see my point of view of things. It's not like I won't play it, you know what I mean? Like I said, like I stated before, if DBU didn't exist, DBFR would have been the game that I would have gone to. What up, Alexis Oop? What up, what up, what up? Alexis Oop with the Kwik pod. What up?
You are?
Yeah. Man, it was like a potential unleash. Potential unleash. So are you on a different account? What do you mean? This is not a different account. This is still me. See, this is still Christian 5125. Oh ho ho, Adi and Toad. Yeah, you just change your character. Yep, to a troll skin. It's a troll skin. As people know it, this is the newbie noob skin. But don't worry though, my OG skin is still there. If you're wondering about my other OG, my other OG skin is on my alt account. This is just a troll skin, so people won't take me seriously. See, look at it. Can't take him seriously. Say it looks funny. Yep, that's the point. That's the point indeed. That's the point. Yep, the hair. Yep. So, Kris, any plans for the update? What do you mean? Any plans for the update? Any plans for the update? What do you mean? I did, of course, ask Papa PENGO if we can get a sneak peek section, just like My Hero Mania. So, we'll see what his response is. You said, what's up, July? You tried mastering all forms? Yeah. Right now we're on Mystic. Mystic is level 16 at the moment. So you barely play this game? You're on Blox Fruits now? Nice. So what do you think will be added? Well, I discussed this earlier, but I want. Let me make it simple so that way it's not exaggerated a lot. I'm imagining this off the top of my head. I'm imagining Golden Frieza, Vegeta evolved, MUI Goku, of course. You have Kefla too. You also have Kefla, and you will have Jiren as well. I'm making it super simple. There's definitely could be a lot more, but I'm making it as simple as possible. You said kinda want better lock-on system and rebirth system. What do you mean? Rebirth system is good. How many reps yo alt has? 70. 70. Say go on public server and go help some people when you reach 200 trio. Too many strong people. Too many stronger people than me. Then on top of that, let me reinstate everything. So don't know what I'm gonna do for 200 teal, but the thing is that when people ask for help, I only accept fusion for those that need to test speed and to bounce, not for grinding purposes, because that disrupt the stream and I have nothing to do while I stream. Understandable, right? Then on top of that, if you didn't know, I'm between the good and the bad, the neutral is where TEMPBOW was. And since the clan was like the Black Knights was a more of a neutral and passive, like a good neutral clan, that's where I'm at. How about a boss for like SSB and Super Saiyan Rose 3? What? What are you talking about? What's up, Tanjiro? What up? You said the name? Talking about bosses for like an actual boss of Super Saiyan Blue 3? Nah, let's not do that. Like I said, the manga's still going on, so let's not add a lot of let's not add too much non-canon forms to the point where the power scaling exceeds the manga characters. If you're talking about bosses for Super Saiyan Blue 3 and for Super Saiyan Rose 3, yeah, like I said, we don't want to exceed the manga boss. We don't want to exceed the manga you gotta play it smart. You gotta play the card smart, because if you start adding like Omni, Vegito, Omni, stuff like that, then it becomes a question of who's stronger of power, instead of like, you know, we don't want to rush it. We gotta take our time with the cards. Gotta take our time. Gotta take our time with the cards. You said forgot about the manga? Yeah, man. There's like many different forms that could be added, that has been added. Like, you know, MUI, instead of it being a form, it could be a technique to but it's harder to master. So you would have to go to an angel to master it. So say hypothetically we do that. And if people want to learn Vegeta's new form that's going on in the manga, then they will visit Beerus to learn that as well. And then you have Moro, and then you have Granola, and then you have the Heaters. The Heaters also are part of you know, group in the manga as well. You add the Heaters there as well. But like I said, a lot more could be added too. This is just the beginning. Like, of course you have top. So top, you have the bosses. You have a few bosses there that showed out, right? And then on top of that, all we know is that we know that on Earth there's a Vegito Super Saiyan God. But think about this Vegito Super Saiyan Blue, or the Gogeta Super Saiyan Blue, where that's gonna be at, because that hasn't been added yet. Still a lot of opportunities that you can think about. You got 2 fusions that haven't been introduced just yet. You have 2 fusions in the blues that haven't been added into the game yet. You have Dispo that hasn't been added. You have Topo that hasn't been added. You have Vegeta Evolved, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. You have Jiren, Kefla, all these. And if for some reason the people that I listed out are not stronger than the bosses that are here on Bill's planet, as you see all around you, then easier solution is to buff this map. You will basically buff the map, and also you will take out some characters, you will buff them and put them in another section. Even though that's easier said than done, you know. You said, did you read the manga? Yeah, the manga. Yeah, I read the manga. Manga's good though. Manga's good. So I would say read it. Read the manga. Read the manga, because it's interesting, man. It's interesting. It takes place after the tournament, you know, the tournament of power. So a lot of arcs have already happened in the manga. You learn more about MUI, and then you discover something about Vegeta. It's funny how Vegeta got a new form and everybody says that he's stronger than Goku. I wouldn't say he's stronger than Goku, but now the gap that was far extended, because let me put it, hold on, let me put it you into this, let me put it into you into this way. Let me say it this way, Gabriel. Okay, so when Goku achieved Master Ultra Instant, right? When he achieved Master Ultra Instant, and so the gap between Goku and Vegeta was already far. When that Master Ultra Instant hit, after that UI Omen, boom, the gap was like huge at that point. Because Vegeta, all he had was Blue Evolve. Now with Goku learning his techniques, with Goku now learning that MUI is more of a technique to use that you can use in base form and all the rest of your Super Saiyan transformations. And then the Master Ultra Instant is the full potential of the Ultra Instant. So in order for him to get stronger of his Ultra Instant, he would then try to master Ultra Instant in his base form and then his other forms as well. That's what Goku is working on at the moment. And now you have Vegeta that is working on a different route because Ultra Instant is not going to suit for Vegeta because he's different than Goku. So what Vegeta does is that he goes towards Beerus. Beerus teaches him, you know, as you may know, the Ultra Ego. Ultra Ego is not past Goku. It is now Goku and Vegeta. Do you get it now? Now Vegeta has now caught up to Goku's level. He has not passed Goku's level. He has caught up to Goku's level. There's a difference now. Because there's a difference. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. I wouldn't say he surpassed Goku. I would say that he's up there now with Goku. That's the best way that I can describe it. Because I've already seen, you know, I've already seen how, I've already seen the manga fights and stuff like that. And judging by the manga fights, people can like try to say that, oh, Vegeta did a little bit better than Goku did. He was a little bit stronger. But the thing is, though, is that the way that we see it overall entirely is that Vegeta has now caught up to Goku. Not necessarily surpassed Goku, but caught up to Goku. That's the way I would see it. You said, I'm seeing too much anime debates on TikTok. Yeah, but the thing is, though, you look at it this way. Think of it this way. Think of it this way. Think about it this way in a short notice that Vegeta was once far away from Goku, but has now caught up to Goku with the new form that he has attained. It will never... I don't think it'll ever just be just Goku. It'll be Goku and Vegeta. Two main characters that step into the line in the face of danger. Which is why you know, which is why it didn't make sense. Which is why it made sense that Vegito didn't stay permanent at the Buu Saga. Otherwise, if Vegito would have stayed permanent in the Buu Saga, then your one main character that's in a totally different league than everybody else of the Z Fighters would have just been Vegito. Vegito would have just been that one main character. Vegito would have been, let me say that again, Vegito would have been just that one main character. Because that's both Goku and Vegeta. It's better Goku and Vegeta than just one person stay permanently. And the gap of the Z Fighters and the fusion is huge. Like just off the rails huge. So you have that, right? So that's why when most people think like, okay, so when Goku leaves Vegeta like with a huge gap, then Vegeta will somehow make his way back to catch back up to Goku. That's all they're doing. Goku goes up, Vegeta follows. Goku goes up, Vegeta follows on there and stuff like that. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. So all it's doing is just equaling them out. I think they would prefer 2 main characters than just 1 main character. Which is why some people also talked about Gohan, right? Gohan had the potential to be stronger than Goku and Vegeta. Which means that if that would have happened, Gohan would have been also a main character. So you would have had 3 main characters, right? But maybe the writers decided maybe 2 is good enough instead of 3. Because here's how, let's say a fight scenario would have happened, right? Let's say a fight scenario would have happened. Alright, so a new boss comes down. He's evil, he's mad, he's going crazy, he's destroying everything. Alright, so here's how it's gonna go. Vegeta fights the boss, Vegeta goes down. Goku fights the boss, Goku goes down. Gohan fights the boss, Gohan goes down. Alright, here's what happens. Goku and Vegeta try their best to go fight the boss. Something bad happens. Gohan attains a new level of form power. And then Gohan is the one that destroyed the boss. Because he has the more potential than Goku and Vegeta. So that because of that, right? Because of that, it would have just been a repeat. Like I said, it would have been a repeat of the same fight over and over again. It would have been Goku. It would have been like Vegeta fights, Vegeta fights down, Goku fights down, Goku and Vegeta both fight, something bad happens, Gohan goes a new form, and then Gohan destroys. And then the same thing repeats for whatever other boss comes through. And you can't say fusion, and you can't say, oh, well, let's try fusion. Because then if you try fusion and that fusion is permanent, which of course is no longer anymore, but let's say hypothetically fusion is permanent. If fusion becomes permanent, Goku and Vegeta fuse, then Gohan is now the gap is way too big, and the main character would switch to just Vegeta because the gap power is just way too big. You said who had their new form verse? New form verse? Goku. So Super Saiyan 1, Goku. Unless you're dating back to the legendary. Let's talk about the current one. Super Saiyan 2, Gohan. Super Saiyan 3, Goku. Super Saiyan 4, Goku. Even though that's non-canon. Super Saiyan God. Technically, wait, no. Super Saiyan God, Goku. Super Saiyan Blue, Goku and Vegeta. Super Saiyan Evolved, Vegeta. And of course you have Mystic, which is Gohan, of course. Let's go back to that. Mystic, which was Gohan. Gohan got that himself. And you have MUI, UI Omen, Goku. Ultra Ego, Vegeta. This time, they went different routes. This time, Goku and Vegeta went different routes. Goku went left, Vegeta went right. Said I think Goku would win in a fight against Vegeta Ultra Ego. Well, of course, plot will definitely make that happen. But regardless of who wins or who not, my support is still Vegeta. Like, even if Vegeta doesn't win, the support is still there. Because, well, I remember my childhood experience. Vegeta was my favorite character. So I'm going to just stick with that, you know what I mean? Even if Goku, even when Goku wins, right? Even when Goku wins, I'm like, all right, Goku wins, but I'm still, you know, supportive of Vegeta. So I at least accept the terms that Goku would potentially beat Vegeta, and there you have it. Who would win, Gogeta or Vegeta? That fight never happened, so that's not a possibility. I don't know how that would match up. I don't know why there's fights between Gogeta and Vegeta. In order for a fight like that to even happen, we need a movie that travels back in time. Like, how in the world will a fight like that happen? Can someone, all right, describe it. How will a story like that describe it? Personally, the Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 is my favorite character. So you already know what side I'm leaning towards on. So, but I only like Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 specifically. As people already know, that's my Discord profile pic. But where did this Gogeta versus Vegeta fight even came from and surfaced? Because in order for that to happen, we need a time machine. Like, and it has to be a good reason to use the time machine to even go back in time to go up against a Gogeta. You said anime debate, but that anime debate, bro, like if they're gonna have an anime debate, you need to describe the story of how would you set it up instead of saying who. Like most people now just be like, Gogeta or Vegeta. And the only thing I can say is, well, Gogeta is my favorite character, but the only reason he's my favorite character is because I lean more towards the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. I like Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 specifically. So I have my reasons for that, and that's about it. But in terms of power between the two, I don't see who has the upper advantage of both of those fights. So in order for that to happen, we need a movie for that. What's up, Minato Hokage? This happened on what is that? SDBH, what is that? I was doing something when the notification of the streaming came up. Anyway, I'm here now. What's up, Minato? What up? What up, what up, what up? I didn't watch Dragon Ball Heroes either. It's too confusing. Yeah, it's too confusing. Oh, you're talking about Dragon Ball Superheroes? Yeah, I don't count that, actually. I personally don't want to count that. I didn't watch that, though. Dragon Ball Superheroes should be in Xenoverse 2, because it makes sense there, rather than it being its own show. Because apparently Vegeto's Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken can't defeat Cumber, but MUI Goku can. So there's confusion there. When I saw that, I was like, what just happened? What in the world? And then the Golden Cooler, and then there are two different Gokus now. One, which is a Time Patroller Goku, Time Patroller Goku, that can reach Super Saiyan 4, and then you have this form, which is Limit Breaker, where they go into some lava pit against some Dr. Zero looking guy. Like, bro, all of this story makes sense if all of that story would have made sense if it would have been in Xenoverse 2. Xenoverse 2 fits the bill. And Dragon Ball Heroes fits the bill in Xenoverse 2, because Xenoverse 2 includes some of the characters that we already know in Xenoverse 2. Then we see Beerus go up against Goku, Super Saiyan Blue, for a little bit. What's up, Road Saiyan Gamer? Okay, let me see. You said we ain't gonna play. Wait, oh, hold on. What happened? We ain't gonna play with us subscribers again. The only game we're playing is Dragon BLox Ultimate. So if you see me in a private or public server, I mean, there's not much to do on here. I didn't watch Superheroes. Yep, super confusing. I don't know who's who. What do you mean you didn't watch it? It hasn't come out yet. What are you talking about? What do you mean it hasn't come out yet? Like, it got so many Gokus and Vegetas and Xeno Goku and Xeno Vegeta. You talking about the movie coming out next year or the series? Minato! Wait, what? What is Minato talking about? What is Minato talking about? Minato, what in the world are you talking about? Minato lost all of us. He's starting talking about the movie next year. We're not even nowhere near talking about that. We're talking about Dragon Ball Heroes. Heroes, Dragon Ball Heroes, not superhero hero, like whatever the name is called. At last episode, we saw Gogeta's Super Saiyan Blue Evolution UI versus Goku's Black Super Saiyan Rose 3. Bro, no, dude. Oh my goodness, just no. It's messing up everything. Now. That's a whole nother messed up power scale. You're saying Gogeta Super Saiyan Blue Evolution UI versus Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose 3. If for some, I'm telling you this now. If that fight happens and Goku Black is keeping up with Gogeta Super Saiyan Blue Evolution UI, then the power scale in Heroes is messed up. Bruh, no way that there better not be a clash. I'm telling you, there should not be a clash. It should be a simple one hit down. If there is a clash and all I see is sparks in the sky, bloom, 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 and I see a little clash exchanging fists, then I'm questioning Dragon Ball Heroes at this point, because is ridiculous. Bruh, if that happens, I'm literally questioning everything in power levels and scales. There is no way that should be possible. Yo, update on Dragon BLox Ultimate will be on New Year. Wait, how do you know? 20 more days. Yes. Wait, but how do you know though? But how do you know the exact date? Nobody knows the exact date. Nobody knows the exact date. Nobody knows the exact date. All we know that it's coming soon. That's the only thing we know, that it's coming soon. Can't wait for new up. Wait, what? How do you even know? Alright. Just looking on Discord. Alright, let's see. Let's go back up. Jolly Reaper, what up? East, man, PENGO been doing nothing for the past year, so it makes sense. You never know, Jolly. Might be a big one. And think about it. It's a Christmas gift. My man said, you a fortune teller? Gabriel, funny. Gabriel, you're funny for that one. What's up, Danny? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Doing good. Pretty good. Pretty good. It happened for a few years. My man said, my man, he said, are you a fortune teller? If so, am I gonna... So it will be in 20 days that it update. Maybe O shouldn't tell you now, but can't wait for update. What? 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 You sometimes be thinking that PENGO be making an alt account and just be like, hey, it'll be coming in 20 days. How PENGO makes like, I don't know. It just said, can't wait for update. Man, he said, can't wait for update. It just feels it feels like it's a messenger sent. It feels like it's a messenger sent that knows a lot of intel. Probably an alt. Probably an alt that already knows what's gonna happen. Or someone that's literally so excited about the update that they're saying, hey, it's coming out on this day. No, because I know. No. It's either that or it's an alt that of someone that has closer intel of when the update is coming. Merry Christmas though. Happy early Christmas and Hanukkah. All right, let's see. Anyways, I have to wait for 5 days for my birthday. Can't wait. So you're getting 2 Christmas gifts. Nice. I'm just gonna get the birthday gift. Then he's gonna get the Christmas gift. That's OP. That's an OP. That's OP. Super OP. Super OP. Super. What am I? Who am I? This is the easiest Dragon Ball Ultimate grind ever. The easiest ever? I see. Oh, 175. Let's go ahead and update that. Well, he said in 20 days. Oh. When is that exactly? Yeah. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So on the 30th of December, you say? 30th of December, you say? Alright. He said in 20 days. So the 30th of December. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. What in the world? Something going on with the server. Yeah, something going on with the server. PENGO really needs to start working on the game. Well, he's one person, and he's working on 2 games. So, he already said update coming soon for both My Hero Mania and the Dragon BLox Ultimate as well. So I've also asked Papa PENGO if we can have a sneak peek page on Dragon BLox Ultimate official server, just like how you know, just like how My Hero Mania has a sneak peek section. I also want Dragon BLox Ultimate to have a sneak peek section just like this one. So I asked Papa PENGO the same thing, of course. So as you see here, sneak peek section right there looks fire, looks very fire. So just hoping if we can make that happen. Make that happen. Oh, now I see what he was talking about. Okay. I see now what the person yesterday was talking about. When he was talking about the donation thingy. I see now what he was talking about. I wonder if it will have Super Saiyan Rage. Super Saiyan Rage Trunks boss? Nah. So let me go ahead and give you that idea, Gabriel. So where we would put Trunks is in. That would mean that we need a future map. We would need a future map. So that means that in the future map we would include Trunks, Super Saiyan blue, Super Saiyan with a little bit of blue, right? You have Goku, you have Zamasu, Goku Black, and Fuse Zamasu. Those are your bosses in the future update. Let's say in the future update map were to be added. And then on top of that, you also got to think about buffing a lot of maps. In order for everybody to get those maps that everybody wants and requested, you will have to buff this whole entire map. Almost everything in it. Of course, you have to buff Whis. You know, change that 20%. You have to buff him because, yeah, you have to buff these guys as well. Wukong. Beerus too. UI Omen Goku as well. See, there's a couple of things to buff. You have to buff a lot of these so that way the requirements. So you see the quest requirements. Okay, so think about this. So the quest requirements, right? 420,000 stats. This would be doubled, and there would be, and all the bosses would be doubled the stats, right? You have all these bosses with the quest requirements, double stats, double the stats that you get from there, which means that the stat requirement will be higher in order for you to get to that boss. And then we would get these old 420,000 into the future map. We would put them in the future map and the Namek map as well. So you would see stats in Namek and future map as well. And then Beerus planet and then Bill's planet would be a little bit harder to reach, right? And then you have top, which is even more harder to reach, which leaves everybody. That's how you solve it. said it's funny how Raditz doesn't have to go Super Saiyan 3. Yep. Only thing that would be missing is that electric aura. Other than that, he can make the cut. That man already has long hair. What's up, John Gamer? What up, what up, what up? Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Welcome to the stream. So Matt already has long hair, only if he gonna grow it. I wonder if he goes Super Saiyan 3, his hair will just grow even longer. $175 teal. Yep. 175 teal. But unfortunately, there are people who are stronger. We got a 500 teal plus Godzilla. Then you have Benji at 1 quadrillion stats. Then you have TEMPBOW at 1.4 quadrillion stats. That's 3 people. That's 3 people. And then you have a couple more people. You have My Way, which is at 100 plus trill, if I'm not mistaken. You also have Yujiro, who's at like either 20 or 90 trillion, whichever one is within that range. Then you possibly have Dark Appsite, who might be in the trillions already. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the trillions. This update is gonna be chaotic. If you think Bills is chaotic, if this top update comes, it's gonna be super chaotic. You guys have the big 3. They go call it the big 3. The big 3. So you have 2 trillion. Hell, what's up, Shady? What up? You say, yeah, that's so good at the game. It's wait, huh? You said it's a joke. Wait, huh? Wait, huh? You lost me. 100% lost me. Oh boy. Well, never mind. Add another person. There are not just 3 people who are ahead of me, but now it's going to be a possibility of someone named Grandma Pinky Toe who's also going to be ahead. He's probably going to be at quads. 500 teal. 500 teal. 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 You have to only quail. 300 teal. 300 teal. 300 teal. Don't forget about, but me and Phobes, okay, so you have Phobes, but me and Phobes are cool on good terms. We're good. We're cool. Phobes is around my level of stats. So literally, if we fuse, perfect fusion. Literally. Alright, so Papa PENGO has requested. Let's see. Alright, good deal. So I asked Papa PENGO. So for people that didn't know, I asked Papa PENGO, is it possible that that we would have a sneak peek section, just like how My Hero Mania has a sneak peek section. He'll think on it. That's all I can say. Anyway, what kind of... Wait, what? Might get... You said, what's up, Keanu? You said might get reset, new update. What are you talking about? Keanu, what up, 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 what up. Okay, y'all are saying nice and W, but like I said, he said he'll think about it. Keyword, think about it. He'll think about it. The only thing I did was gave him the idea. I gave him the idea of, hey, is it possible that this could happen? So like I said, he said he'll think about it. It's something to think about. Senyo-sama. Senyo-sama. Kaido. Man, I can't keep that up for so long. Well, the good news, Gabriel Keanu, is that I put in the work, and we'll see what happens after that. It'll definitely... The only reason I think that's a good idea because it brings the hype and people on their feet. You know what I mean? It keeps people on their feet, and you know, it keeps people on their feet, and it brings some hype. That's what the sneak peeks are for. Sneak peeks are for so that way it builds the hype. Thought there was a private server link. It's unavailable. It ran out. So right now, in the meantime, before I purchase it again, I'm using MSU Gavinator private server until it's time to pay for the next one. Just give it a little time. I'll get another private server. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, glom, 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 glom. Boom. Da-da-dum-dum-dum. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 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 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Test, test. 1, 2, 3. Test, test. 1, 2, 3. Test, test. 1, 2, 3. The test, test. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I literally just said testing 1, 2, 3 over and over again. I just said testing, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm in the mood for the let me see. Let's see here. Ta-da!
Are you?
Bum, 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 bum.
Gaze upon me, revere me, for I am beautiful. I am justice, the all-powerful Zamasu. What is love?
What's up, Mr. Noodle? Am I accepting friend requests? My friend request is full. My friend request is full. And if somebody were to unfriend me, like right, and then go to 199 friends, then I would just simply go to the requests section and just accept anyone who because we have like 1.3 thousand requests. So usually I would just accept. If somebody were to like unfriend me, then I would go to a request and then accept whoever wanted a request. This song is funny. Yep. Say, Kris, I need motivation. Hold on. Let's see. Here's your motivation here. I got it. Use this song. This your motivation right here. Play it on loop. Use this song to motivate you, and you can look as well. Look. Use that as motivation.
Justice.
Use that as motivation. You see their power, Goku Black and Zamasu. You see how strong they are. Use that as motivation to become strong like them, or like Goku and Vegeta. There you go.
Revere me, for I am beautiful. I am justice, the all-powerful Zamasu.
Use that motivation, Mr. Noodle. Use that motivation. Said this power is not enough to motivate me. I need more power to motivate. Let's go back in time. Alright, let's help you out real quick. Let's help you out with this. Alright? Let's help you out with this. Let's do 3 ways to rebirth faster, right? To give you the motivation that you need. It'll be another version of myself talking. so that way you'll be able to see the video as well. Here you go.
Kwik. Today for this video, we're going to be showing you 3 ways to rebirth fast. So without further ado, let us get right into the video. Alright, so starting with number 1 is consistency.
Consistency.
It is very important that if you're looking to rebirth fast, whether you have talents or not, consistency is key into rebirthing fast. If you keep a daily active, I'm not saying like go over grind or something like that, any of that stuff. I'm saying just at least find a time to where you play the game just for a little bit, here and there, once or twice, and then just put as much hours as you can in it. Also, make sure you work out your sleep schedule along with that as well, and give yourself time to actually eat as well, and mostly all that stuff. But keeping the consistency is basically the key to either catching up to someone or keeping yourself ahead of the pack. So that way you can keep your rebirths consistent. That way you can develop a habit. So for step 1, you have to always keep consistency.
Consistency
is key, whether you have talents or if you don't have talents at all. Alright, so for the second one is pretty much like the number 1 tactic in the game so far, and that is making an alternate account to help you along with the game. Thing about alternate account is that when you start from the beginning, it won't be as easy because you gotta work your way up.
This is optional, by the way,
before you fuse with it. But once you get it up to high enough rebirths, or at least like a consistent amount, you'll stack grind that alt account and then fuse with that alt with your main that you see right here to help you along with bosses in a quicker and a more faster way. So number 2, in my opinion, the alt account, which is the number 1 strategy of rebirthing faster in the game, like stream off a couple of minutes how long it usually takes you to rebirth. It'll help you with that in the process, because you can just go straight to the boss with that. So that's for step number 2. Just keep staying consistent with that. Step 1 was consistency, and now step 2 was making an alternate account. And
which is optional.
Third and most final step, make sure you have a strong mindset. It is very important to make sure you have that, because when it comes to grinding rebirths, like grinding bosses over and over again, you got to make sure you have a goal of what you are aiming for. Because if some people say that when you do the rebirths over and over again and over again, sometimes people will get bored and all that stuff. But there is a way that you can see Dragon BLox Ultimate in a different picture. Everyone in the game, think of it this way, everyone in the game likes the Dragon Ball franchise. That's why we play the game Dragon BLox Ultimate. The need to feel stronger, the need to get stronger, the need to rebirth after rebirth after rebirth. Just like in the franchise, they Zenkai, basically a Saiyan, when they're near death, or something like that, they get stronger. Same thing with rebirths, and what we are doing now gives us that look of the game and makes us want to grind even more harder to become more stronger. Not to mention that there are no limits to this game. Like, you can get up to how many rebirths you can, and how many you want. It's like the numbers.
Oh, that was 1,540
and everything.
Rebirths.
This
wow.
game
that was so
motivates everyone to grind harder. Now that you know that the game is not even 1 year old yet, it still have so much potential and so much opportunity to be added to the game. Bosses just been added. We got updated maps and everything. This looking at the concept and all of us being fans of the Dragon Ball everything franchise makes us push harder to become stronger in this specific game. If you have that type of mindset into this game, it will keep you going, and it will keep you going and keep pursuing to your goals, to what you are aiming for. So guys, once again, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and always click on the notifications. There will be future videos in the near future. Once again, this is Kris Kwik. and we are out.
We are out. And there you have it. And if that's not enough motivation, I can also fix that. Let me see what else. Let's see if this pops up. I'm trying to see if it pops up or not. No, I don't see it pop up. Let me go here. If that wasn't enough for you, go to oldest. We go up here. Here's what I learned. Tips to go faster. So if you need a different approach of how you should grind, then I can show you a different approach for beginners as well. I can show a different approach for beginners as well. If people need a beginner approach as well, then I'm gonna show you that. Let me show y'all. Let me go here. All right. Private server ran out. I'm gonna refill it soon. Don't worry.
Alright guys, so we are here today, and I'm going to teach you guys officially. Let's go to, say for instance that you want to get faster, right? We go talk right over here. Let's talk over here. So what you're going to do is that your stats, right? I personally stopped at Rebirth 35. Thinking about Rebirth 35, I decided to stop. And I don't know who this person is, and I don't know why he's looking at me, but I personally stopped at Rebirth 35 because whenever you go into Broly and Rebirth 35 and you have no XP weekend or something like that, that PENGO, the creator of the game, has given
I used to call him PENGO.
2 rounds of Broly will give you about 1 million at least. Now I didn't know that at the time, because during that time I was training, I was getting 1 point something million from Broly every round, when it was like 3 times the XP weekend during that time. So when it came back, I was
There's no way I used to call Pingo Pongo.
like close to 1 million at that time. But Rebirth 35, if you play it smart, Rebirth is actually smart, but you have to stop at a certain point because there's unlimited rebirths and there are unlimited stats caps as well. So you just gotta pick the one that's right for you. And we just gonna be traveling around, showing you the places. So
wait, I don't think this the one that I'm trying to show y'all. How to train faster after rebirth. Yeah, this is the one that I want most of y'all to listen, because if you're brand new to the game, maybe you can use this. Maybe you can use my example from back in the past when I started at March 5th as a good example to start off your platform.
What is good, guys? This is Kris Kwik, and today we are here and I'm going to show you guys what are some ways that you can farm faster.
Alright.
So, say for instance that you just rebirth. You have, just imagine that all these stats are 0, right? Rebirth 37. So first thing you want to do in order to train a lot faster.
You say you have no rebirths on the account? Amazing. So, okay, so now you can take it from my OG perspective. Now, things are different now. I don't know what's the fastest now, but all I can give you is my experience when I had this amount of rebirths. I'm gonna just show you this video, and you can take my advice and try to apply it to yours, or learn something from it and try to strategize how you would use what I told you here in this video into the newly updated everything, where everything is Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan 4, and not the strongest person Broly. So use this as
you just rebirth. You have, just imagine that all these stats are 0, right? Rebirth 37. So first thing you want to do in order to train a lot faster, I'm gonna go away from this guy. Anyway, in order to train a lot faster is that first things first, you look at your stats. What you want to do is get your defense up to 100,000.
Yep.
And your energy up to 100,000.
Yep.
Then once you get it up to 100,000, okay, so your defense, you're gonna be doing this until you make it to 100,000.
Like I said, this was what I was doing. I was doing sit-ups like that. For every rebirth that I did sit-ups just like that until I hit 100,000 for defense and energy. Then, you know.
Zach. Energy, same thing. You're gonna shoot the key blast until you make it to 100,000. Now, next thing you do.
Next.
Now, by then, you should be able to go up against Gohan. Once you go up against Gohan, go to skills and press energy volley. Equip that. Lock on to him. And this should be. And you should be able to.
See, you saw that, right? So, as y'all saw the example here, what I use is that doing the sit-ups until 100,000 and doing the energy up to 100,000. Easy energy volley attack, ease peas, just like that. Easy, ease peas, just like that.
Rank up a lot faster that way. And then once he's easy, gets a lot easier, then now you can move on to the next phase. This is what I do all the time whenever I rebirth. And then I go to Nappa over here. Then I lock on to Nappa.
Now watch what we do in the Nappa.
Use the same thing, energy volley. By the way, energy volley are the fastest way to use to farm.
See, look at that. We one-tap Nappa with energy volley with the 100,000.
I'm just letting y'all know, so that way for future reference. Fastest way to farm whenever you're rebirthing. Now, after you do Nappa, because like I'm showing y'all step by step, but y'all gonna have to do it probably lots of times until the person gets a little easier and easier. So.
Yeah, you do it to the point where it gets easier. If it's easy now, if it's easy now for you to get 100K thousand, basically 100,000. If it's easier for you now, let's say the new players, things are different than what you see in this video versus now because there's a lot more bosses and opportunities. Okay, so if you already hit 100,000 on defense and 100,000 on energy, whatever obstacle that you go to, like whichever way that gets you there, whether it's by sit-ups or by energy attacks or by a boss, then you can go through these bosses.
Once you do that, you need to go to top X Fighter. So top X Fighter, you are going to be doing him for a while. Probably until you reach about Super Saiyan Blue. Yeah, Super Saiyan Blue. And then once you do that, you're gonna come on in here. Gonna come on in here and then lock onto him. Go up against the Fight Master.
Okay, there you go. You saw that, right? We did him 2 times, hit him 2 times with the energy volley, and then he was already gone. Just like that.
After that, then after you reach...
you see, so now you see the benefits of getting up to 100,000 stats. And things are much easier now with the new bosses. So this right here method is a very OP method. Y'all, if y'all want me to get the link, I'ma actually what I'll do is that for this link, what I'll do is that I'll share it, right? And after I share it, I'm gonna go to the live stream and then I'll put it in the description, and then I'll put in the title, "How to Train Faster After Rebirth vid," and I'll put the link there. But for now, let's continue watching.
Super Saiyan Blue. This is when you're in Super Saiyan Blue now. Super Saiyan Blue, you make your way over to Sail.
All right, Sail.
Then you do Sail. At first, it will be a little difficult, but
yeah.
His health will take a while, but all you have to do is just keep using energy volley to blast out of him.
Okay, so this one's different. So it takes a while, but remember what I said? You said I had to use energy volley a lot to get him. So since energy volley is not as spammable as it was before, what I would suggest is that Energy volley, spam, spam, spam. Energy volley, spam, 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 spam. Energy volley, spam, spam, spam. That's what I would do. Energy volley, spam, 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 and make sure you like back away from the boss so you start charging up. And as you can see, I'm not even using a form, so it should be a lot easier for most of y'all to do so.
You use energy volley to blast at him. It'll be a lot.
See, only one. See, that was just one.
Easier, a lot quicker.
So it took 2 energy volleys to take him out.
There for that part.
And like I said, 100k. Now remember, this is me in 37 rebirths. Now if you have anything lower than that, you know, it might take a little bit more time. But this is the lowest that I'm showing you because this is the lowest that, you know, I did like an example of this. So y'all can use that example and use that to your advantage.
Then, once you do that, you switch your way over to Super Saiyan 2 Goku, do a couple rounds there, switch over to Super Saiyan Blue, and then up to Broly. And then when you reach a certain level again to where you can rebirth again, that is when you rebirth. Second option.
See? Okay, so that was the first thing. You basically do 100k for energy and defense, right? You go through the bosses one by one. When they get when you hit them with the energy volley and it's super easy, like crazy easy, then you go to that next boss. You go to that next boss. If the next boss is like takes like a couple of hits, like 1 to 2 energy volleys, continue to do that until it gets easier. You know what I mean? It gets real easy. Then go all the way up to the highest boss, and boom. As you can see, my character did not use a form. So that tells you, and this was way before, and then on top of that, this was way before form multipliers became a thing. This was way before form multipliers became a thing. So now, that's why I say everybody now has a big advantage. So now y'all guys have a big advantage now. So with the forms, that's going to help a lot for most of y'all. So use this
Option is that if you have a friend who is super strong and is not farming to rebirth or something like that, or is strong enough to take care of Broly and you just rebirth, then that person can also help you rank up as well.
Now, this method does not work anymore because we have stat requirements, the second option, but the first option is still there. It's still available for anyone. The second option don't work because even if you do have a friend that helps you, you can't go into a particular boss without you having the stat requirements. At this time, we didn't have stat requirements, but but as you can see, I had 2 options to play here. So at that time, I didn't mostly rely on like someone like to be at the boss. I didn't like start searching or scouring for search and stuff like that. Here's how it actually worked. So if no one can help you, then use the first option of what this video just explained to you. Use the first option. That first option, you do your defense up to 100,000, your energy up to 100,000, and then once you do that, you go through the bosses just like that. Use the forms too, because as you can see, this person used no forms. He used none. So this will help you a ton. The second option doesn't apply because stat requirements are a thing now. So you make sure y'all use that.
There's a lot of faster ways to farm up, but what I showed you was a way that if your friends are not online or anything, and like you don't have nobody else to help you along with that. But just make sure to, like, if you have friends anything and they're stronger than you and they want to help you, then make sure you get that help from them, because
if they want to help you, then get that help from them.
Rank up a lot faster there. Also, one more thing, just make sure like I said from the beginning, when you're all at zeros, you make sure you get to 100,000 by first doing the sit-ups until you make it to 100,000 on defense, and then energy, make it to 100,000 on there. The reason why I say that is because that way when you go up against Gohan, you have a lot of energy to hit him a lot with the energy volley.
Exactly. So that way you have a lot of energy to hit him a lot with the energy volley.
And you don't have to go up against the X fighters down there whenever you rebirth all the time. This is just a faster way faster way to gain XP and just to be able to rank up a lot quicker. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this good tutorial video, and
yep, so that was the tutorial. Hope y'all enjoyed that. And then we go watch one more about the secret tips pros don't want you to know about, and then that's gonna conclude for everything. I'm gonna send all the links, and I'm gonna send all the links that we just seen, and put them into the description for anybody that needs assistance on how things work in the game. All right.
into Rebirth real fast, and also things not to do in the game once you're new to the game. So let's go on ahead and get started.
We're gonna discuss about a couple of things.
So now guys, we are here now. So the number one thing you should do if you're trying to rebirth fast is make sure you get talents, because a lot of people said that talents are the most.
Now during this time, I just discovered that talents was pretty helpful.
Not have talents as well, such as myself.
If you don't have talents,
then what you're gonna do is that there are other ways into rebirthing real fast. So there's like multiple ways to. For instance, you can have one friend who focuses solely on stats, and you focus solely on rebirths, and you can easily work together. Like when you're ready to rep, he would just fuse with you. You have the fuse glitch system and all that.
now
stuff.
see, that's different.
That's basically the first step.
That first step does not apply to us anymore, because that first step no longer exists. Fuse glitch does no longer exist. So what I just basically said was that if you are a solo grinder, and if you're grinding by yourself and you're grinding with a friend, what you would do is that before you rebirth, you would fuse glitch with your friend, so he would have that power, and you rebirth, and he still has your power and your stats and can help you, and y'all swap it together. If y'all both rebirth, and then y'all swap it together until one is ready for the next one, and if y'all for stat grinding and stuff like that. That's how it would work. That's how it would work. But this does no longer apply to us anymore. Does no longer apply to us.
It's basically just getting that down pat. Once you get that down pat, you're all set to go. You can get there. You can get to your requirements a lot quicker. Another thing is that if your buddy or if your grinding partner also does reps, and you have another rep, then y'all can like switch it over. If one person rebirths, he helps the other person until that other person rebirths, and then y'all go to another boss and help each other on that person. So that's one of the rebirths right there. They are one of the strongest. So the most fastest way that I've seen every pro do, that I believe that they don't want to tell you about, is making an alternate account.
Now see, that's optional. Nowadays that's optional. So these are secret tips pros don't want you to know about. This is what I discovered in April 4th. I noticed that during this time that the new meta was using alt accounts, because at this point you had two things. You had the fusion glitch, and you was able to fuse with people, and then they will be able to help you in exchange for you helping them and bosses in the same boss, which is Broly. Because at this point there was stat requirements wasn't a thing, and 10% on the boss was also not a thing. So you can literally be the weakest person and get a hit and still get counted for that. This is how it was back then. And then with the fusion glitch, made it super useful and super OP. There were multiple different ways. You had that method, and then you had the alt method, having an alternate account. Back then, alternate accounts were like the crazy one meta that everybody was using.
If you make, okay, so think about this, guys. If you make an alternate account that focus solely on stats, and then you are having your main account that does basically rebirths, if you work on your alternate account on the stats and get up to the billions, you can easily fuse with that person and death beam Broly every single round. All you gotta do is just let your alternate log in on there at any time when you get on, and then boom. That is the fastest, I think, the most fastest way to rebirth right there, guys. Making an alternate account, building that account up with stats, because I've seen a lot of pros do it, and it really is helpful for them to do that. So, I'm not going to be on the subject too long, but I will say some things not to do once you get ready to start the game.
Okay.
So so this
Some
is
things
a
not to
different
do?
subject containing to what I just
Let's listen to
discussed
what
with y'all, but
he has to
anyway,
say.
the one thing you shouldn't do once you get into the game is focus mostly on stats, because think about this. If you focus just on stats,
Yeah, don't focus. So yeah, don't focus solely on stats when you first begin and start the game. Don't focus solely on stats. Don't focus solely on stats. Wait, is my stream still going? Okay, my stream's still going. My stream paused for a second. Okay. So as you see here on my character right here, you know, he's stat grinding, but he has 11,164 rebirths. Whatever rebirth that you hit that satisfy you, you can stack grind however you want. But this applies to only new players who are just beginning. We're telling you not to focus solely on stats. That's what we're saying.
then it's going to be a long way for you to reach the goal that you want to go. Say for instance, like it takes you like 3 weeks to hit, 3 weeks or even 2 months just to hit 1 billion.
2 weeks,
You have
1
a lot
month,
of rails.
1
If
bill.
you have at least like 100 rails or something like that, then you can easily do that. You can easily hit 1 billion in like 1 day.
1 billion, 1 day.
Because I know I made a video about this a long time ago. I had 35 rebirths at the time. I had 2.6 billion. It only took me 3 days to get to that. That was only 35 rails. The rebirths I have now, if y'all want to check it out, I have 155 rebirths. So basically, if you add that up, that's a lot. That's a lot to it. Basically, I can get more than 1 billion today if I just focus solely on stats. So this is why, guys, y'all need to focus on
Welcome back,
solely
RoadSaiyan
on
Gamer.
rebirths instead of stats. There are a lot of ways that this game can be more fun and useful by playing with friends, making a plan, and doing everything that you can to keep the game alive as well. I know updates will be coming soon, so we'll just have to be patient with that for the time being. But anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video.
So yeah, that's that. And while we're on the topic of the matter, I'm going ahead and link these so that way I'm gonna link these and put them on stream. So that way I'm gonna put them in the description. That way most of y'all know. And then on top of that, we'll go ahead. I just realized we passed time. We'll go ahead and wrap things up from there, from that point on. So the first video, secret tips pros don't want you to know about video. We put the video there, and then we'll save it there, on there. Then we will go here, we go back, scroll back up to how to train faster after rebirth. I'm gonna get that link, share that link, copy that, go here, put this here, how to train faster after rebirth video. Put that there. Then copy and saved. And then there was one more. I think there was one more as well. Let me check. I did, okay, so secret pro tips that pros don't want you to know about. I'm trying to see which one, what other thing did I show y'all. Let me go to history. Okay, it was this one. Three ways to rebirth faster. Perfect. All right, perfect. I'm gonna add that in there too. Three ways to rebirth faster. Now video. Now all these will be forever in the description now. In the description. So you got 3 ways to rebirth faster video, how to train faster after rebirth video, and secret tips pros don't want you to know about video. And I'm gonna hit save on that, and then we'll conclude the stream. From there. So let me go ahead and get this hit off the boss. And so that's going to conclude for today's stream. We got 175 trillion. Let me look in the chat, see what any other questions y'all got. Kris Dark and Rebirth and Red Bulls collabed. Oh, I've been on that. I even made, yeah, I've been on that one. Give it 1 sec. I'm sure there's gonna be a reveal soon, a video on that. What's up? You don't stand a chance. Kris, did you stop reaction vids? Of course, yeah, we stopped that. We don't do other reaction vids. The only reaction vids that we do is if I'm trying to show people something, like Mr. Noodle here. He said he needed motivation, so that's what we did. We looked at one of my old videos, and then he took advice from that. And then for people that just need help in general on rebirths, I have 3 YouTube links down in the description below. 3 ways to rebirth faster, how to train faster after rebirths, and secret tips pros don't want you to know about for videos. For people that need to know that, is in the description already. Private server link will come soon. Just gotta be patient and wait for it in the meantime. Our masteries, level 16. Once again, guys, thank y'all for watching. That'll be it for now. We'll be live tomorrow. And yeah, Kris Kwik out. Peace.